Gemini, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your December reading. How you doing? I'm trying to get the juices flowing and get things going this morning because it's early. So that leads me into that. So if you would like to know anything about something that I'm trying to get going, which is the other channel, so if you like the music or the intros or the videos and stuff that I've been putting out or have been to do with this intro that's at the beginning of this video, you can find a lot to do with that over on the new channel that I've got going called Everything. There is some stuff there, but it will be slowly released more and more. So if you are interested in all that kind of thing and the full production of the music that I release, then you might like to join that channel, and I really would appreciate it. It's called Everything. You can find it in the description. Also, if you want to join in with the recommended readers, you can leave a recommended reader for me over on the discussion page. But this month is Opaloracle, and you can find the link to her channel in the description box below also. So let's see, Gemini. So the reason why I've got these out for you is because they're very large cards and I like to kind of go over the energy. So the first card that you had out was the King of Blades. So making a point, something's being pointed out to you. So this is because you had also the Five of Blades. So someone's making a point or a stern point, but this is a strict ethic, a work ethic. This is you trying to make things work. This is you working around it. So it could be a work argument that you've got to do with work. Some of this could be court appearance, a court appearance for a lot of you. If it's not, it is a strict work ethic that you've got to use your intelligence. A lot of people say that the Five of Swords would be conflict. It can be Aquarius energies for some. It doesn't mean that it is the Aquarius, it just means that it can be you, the people that have got a strict work ethic, because it goes around and around and around and around. So there's an idea of something that you're trying to point out to somebody. This can be an energy that you're trying to point out to your partner, possible, that there is, because it's kind of like a sternness, like a stern approach to something that you're studying and learning. But somebody could be argumentative, so you come up against the King of Blades, which is study. So a lot of this is to do with a strict work ethic, is what I'm picking up. Some of it can be a court appearance, but whatever it is, it's mind over matter. You see, there's terms and conditions, so these can be rents and agreements that are going on. So some of these people can be landlords, okay, where it's like working things out. So some of you could be trying to work out how much is paid to a landlord as well, because this would be a landlord and someone that owns a company or business or a home, okay? Company, business or home. So there's something like from home to home. So something's coming naturally to you, like an idea of what you can do that's going to be pointed out to you. So someone might be trying to help you point out ideas, or you could be literally in an argument with people around work. If you're in an argument with your partner, then this is you. I mean, there is a lot of argumentative energy for some people, but it doesn't have to be your partner. Five would also represent people within your whole structure of 1 in 7. Okay, because it would relate to 5 and personal appearance. So something's appearing that there is an argumentative energy. So you do have Aquarius here also. So it's healing, it's guiding. Someone's helping you. So it's trying to help someone and give them a helping hand also at work. So there's a strict work ethic that you might be approaching, that it is a good idea. This is someone also that comes up with good ideas. It's part of saprophilia, where it would be mind over matter. So you're using your mind more. So there's an approach and a stern approach to a work ethic that you've got. But some of you might be setting down terms and conditions of agreement of what's owed and what's due. Because there's something that's owed and there's something that's overdue as well. So if you've just moved or something like that, or someone's just moving in, this can be a landlord that's going to set down a certain types of conditioning, because it's all to do with conditioning. So there would be agreement of that, but it would be also healing stuff too. So this would be you or somebody giving you a helping hand. So there's a helping hand. There's someone that's very giving. So the next card that you have is the Empress, okay? So this is part of Pisces, because it's 3 to me, but different readers might say different things. But to me, it's 3, which represents the Hangman. So there's some kind of guidance and help that you're probably going to give to someone, or they're going to accept you in. It's accepting someone in with loving arms and supportive energy. So there is supportive energy. So this could be you that is supporting somebody and giving them a helping hand at work. But this is also trying to help lead someone out of an argumentative cycle that they're in. If there's an argumentative cycle that your partner's in, then this would be you helping them out, because there's some kind of helping hand. Some of this might be where there's an argumentative energy around you to do with your work. Work is what I'm picking up, work. So the world. So this is accepting someone in. This is like sitting around a round table, sitting around a table and having a discussion about what's next. So there is something that's next. So there's something that's over as something begins. So there's accepting someone in. But this is a huge world cycle that is trying to complete itself. So someone in your energy is trying to complete something to do with, 5 would be to do with wherever you live as well, wherever you live. So wherever you're living or wherever they're living, there's a way of my way. Like, I have to do things my way now. So it's that. So there could be someone that's leaving, you see, leaving the cycle because it's here. So whoever that is, there would be someone around you that's changing. There's changing. This is a woman's cycle also of change, okay? So there's some kind of exchange, an exchange rate. Some of you might be looking at exchange rates. Some of you, it's rates and it's terms and conditions to do with landlords, or a job description that is going to give you more rates. Like higher rates is what I'm picking up. Hierarchy, the hierarchy. So there's some kind of decision that's going to be made of someone that's pointing things out to you. So you might be guiding and helping your partner and pointing mistakes out that is happening in their life. So this would be a guiding energy where you could be pointing them out to tell them to not argue with people and not be argumentative, because it doesn't work when you argue with people. Okay, so there's some kind of guidance of helping people to stop arguing. It's like a resolve. There's a resolved energy that's here. Someone's trying to resolve an argument. Some of it could be to do with court that's being tried to resolve, which is out of your hands. There's something that's also out of your hands, which is fate, which is all here. Fate, destiny. So there's something that's out of your hands, and it's kind of like, well, just let it go. There's someone that's just going to let it go, just let it drop, let it lie, let the chips fall as they are. Okay, so you've got the devil. Okay, the devil. So these are terms and conditions that are also being set by a landlord, which is one way. So it has to be both ways. But you do have the Empress. So you've got a lot of major arcanas, Gemini. A lot of things that are continuing, which is terms and conditions of landlords and rent. Some of this can be in a court appearance, because these are going to be people that are going to set down the law. There's a law, something to do with the law, like a law-abiding citizen, or it's the person that owns the home, which would be like the Empress too, because it would be a mother. So there are going to be terms and conditions that are set by you, possibly, that it's saying, okay, how much can I owe? How much do I owe? How much do I pay? So there's someone that's going to be asking for you to pay something, or you're going to be asking them to pay something. It's a bit like pay the maker. The maker, the peacemaker. There's a peacemaking energy here. Some of you, it could be a pacemaker. I don't know why I heard pacemaker, a pacemaker, but I'm hearing like a peacemaker. This is someone that makes things. Okay, this is, they use their intelligence to make stuff. So arts things. Someone's very artistic, but I did also hear autistic for some people. But that might just be a difference of opinion for a lot of you. The energy could be just a difference of opinion that you've got with someone, because this can be someone that's very opinionated. If we go on a different aspect of it, there's someone that could be very opinionated, but this is also a very strict work ethic. This can be someone that sticks by structure and guidelines. So there's some like guidelines. There are going to be guidelines that are going to be set now. But you've got a lot of major arcanas, Gemini. Guidelines. This is kind of like saying, I don't want to argue about it. Okay. There are terms and conditions to this, but let's resolve it. So how are we going to do it? Well, we need to sit down and talk about how are we going to resolve this energy. So there might be someone that wants to ask you, or you ask them, can we resolve this? Okay, because it's more of an asking energy, because it all dissolves this 5 of blades. It all seems to like work out in the end. But I'm picking up work, but also work ethic, where it's all coming into plan. Your dreams and your desire and your wish here, whatever you wish for, is coming into fruition. So it's all about what you're thinking. So what you're planning and what you're thinking and the stuff that you're manifesting, like the magician, it's all coming into reality. It's like what you want is what you get. Okay, so you give as good as you get. So if you're not into an argumentative state, it's kind of like trying to resolve that. It's whatever it is, the energy is trying to be resolved. Okay, So it's more of a settled energy. So someone wants to settle down, the Empress, the Star, the World. They want to settle down, but there would be terms and conditions that's going to be set by you or them or him. But this would be Capricorn, the Devil. But if not, it's to do with money and an agreement, terms and conditions. But if you are in complete conflict with someone, then you would because there's some kind of codependency possible to do with a mother as well. Mother, child, kind of. People say codependency, but there's more of a relying on someone, relying on my mother, or relying on an energy that's very supportive. But it might mean that occasionally that you get into conflict with a difference of opinion, of getting frustrated, because there's a frustration energy. So a lot of you, this could be just minor incidents that are going on. I'm picking up like an incident. So there might be just coincidental. It's just coincidental that it's happening. So that will have a lot to do with like family and karma and stuff that you've got with difference of opinion. It's just trying to work it out. But I keep picking up like difference of opinion. Like someone could be very opinionated about what are you doing, where you're going. There's terms and conditions. There's things that I need to know. But this would be going out on dates. This would be setting plans and stuff like that. So someone's very organized. There's some kind of organizing things, moving stuff around is what I'm picking. Like organization. Someone could be very organized. Okay, so if it's to do with generally you, then you're very organized. This is kind of like a grandmother in the background that's kind of knitting, is what it looks like. Okay, so it's like setting a path for someone to accept them in. It's because they've got a long road to travel to, so it's traveling as well. So someone's trying to travel and they're going to accept you in, or you're going to accept them in. So it can be a child or a person or a love interest. So you've got all of the above going on, which is work, love, romance. What's that song? Love and romance. La 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 da 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 romance. No idea. I don't listen to it. But anyway, someone's like, I don't listen to it, or I don't listen to it, so I don't listen to them. Someone's trying to get you to listen to them, maybe, and it's kind of like, I don't want to listen at the moment. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. But there is more of an acceptance of building a path and creating a path for someone to come and stay with you. But this would also be things that are going to be planned. So plans of travel, plans of... So when you're manifesting, there's something that you're manifesting where you're stepping into a new reality of something that you want to create. This is feeling very creative. Okay, these people in the background are very creative. They're kind of studying something too. So they're watching people. So someone could be watching you do this, watching you do it. Okay, because these people are paying close attention to what they're making. They're making something work. Someone wants to make something work. So if it is family, you're just going through like a minor agreement. But I'm picking it up as terms and conditions that are also set by you, but also set by the other people, which is like, let's agree to disagree. There's an agreement and a disagreement, but also terms and conditions by a landlord, which could be you. If you're accepting someone into your home, you would be setting down like how much is owed, how much is due. Let's make things fair. Let's make things fair. If you've got someone that's not fair and not just, and you're arguing with them completely, then this is someone that's one way, one-sided, because it says one-way street. So it's a bit like Quality Street to me. I did make something a long time ago called One-Way Street, Quality Street. So it can have a lot to do with like health and like looking after your weight and all that kind of stuff, you know, like I'm going through too. But there could be some kind of addiction that someone's got to. Well, trust me, that's a good thing. Addicted to work. I'm addicted to love. Was it addicted? Someone's addicted to love. So someone's addicted to you. So you could have an addiction, but I'm also picking up addicted to work. Like there's someone that works a lot. So whatever it is, you're addicted to work. Okay, a lot of it is because it's a work ethic. It's a strictness to, but it's good. You know, there's always differences of opinion out there, Gemini, and people are not always going to love what you do. And they're normally haters and people that don't agree with what you're doing and they don't like that. Me, for instance, when I put out the thing that took me a few hours to kind of go over and make the videos for the hypnosis kind of awakening meditation music, there was 6 people that just disliked that, didn't say anything, didn't do anything, didn't give any constructive criticism or nothing like that. They just didn't like it. Some people, they try to destroy your dreams. Don't let that happen. If that is happening to you, Gemini, don't pay any attention. This can be you not paying attention to people, okay, which is good. Because you don't pay attention to, you pay attention to your dreams, but you don't let people shatter your dreams, you know. Your dream is your dream. Your wish is your wish. Your design is what you design and what you create. Never let anyone destroy that. Don't try to believe in the old way. Believe in yourself, okay? But that is a kind of an energy if you're going through conflict of design. This could be someone that's designing something and they're earning money from it and they're getting paid handsomely for it, okay? So it can be that. So whatever you're thinking of doing, you're setting down like a strict work ethic of actually studying it and learning it, but then also thinking about what you're going to do in order to be able to get paid. That's going to help your future, of help you design your next period of life as well, because this is a cycle that's setting the destiny. It's kind of like destiny. It's a lot to do with the Wheel of Fortune, but fame and fortune. So you're looking after your fortune and appearance and things too. So you've got the Hangman. Oh, you've got some loads of major arcanas. I forgot what's kind of, but the Hangman. So this is Marty McFly. Should have been a fine guy. It looks like Marty McFly, but Pisces. So that could be a Pisces here too. But if not, it's a mother. But it's a lot to do with futuristic and future forward, looking at things, analysing it and going over, feeling optimism about what it is that you're doing. There could be some kind of codependency to being like your family is your family, okay? But there's some kind of like, this is where, not stuck with, it's, some of you it's kind of like, I'm stuck with my family, that's my family and that's my family, and I stand by my family and I stand by my word. A lot of it is standing by your word and standing by your family, or your family will do this and they will stand by you. There's like, stand by me when I'm not strong, I'll be your friend and I'll be you carrying on. Someone's going to carry on regardless. So there's an energy of like carrying on this cycle, which means that it is a lot to do with also family and things that are kind of going on as well, okay? So that just means that they're part of your family, they're part of your children, and that there's a big cycle of standing by them. Thick and thin is what I'm picking up, thick and thin. So that would also be like generally looking after your weight. I'm looking after my weight as well. You know, it's very difficult. I don't eat all of this trees and plants and stuff. I don't, you know, I eat meat. I do. I generally eat meat because it's good for your, but not going to get into difference of opinion of foods. I'm picking that up, that you could have difference of opinion over food, tell me about it, where someone could argue with you about food, about making food. This is you making food, and this can be someone that you live with, where you get into a discussion or an argument in the kitchen or over shopping, right? There's someone that's shopping. This is also shopping. So you could be going shopping for Christmas and shopping. This is someone that's shopping. Again, I don't know why I'm picking that up, but someone that's shopping. Chopping something. So it might be that you're looking after your health and that you're chopping. I keep picking up chopping and shopping. Chopping and shopping. Cutting. Someone could have a sharp tongue around you or something, or them, but I don't pick that up a lot. It could be where you're just got a sharpness to you. It's a bit like a Queen of Swords energy, but like a sharpness. I keep picking up sharp. The name sharp, half sharp, shop, something shop, a shop, someone's shop as well, a food shop. Some of you might have an idea about a food shop, but it could be generally that these are terms and conditions that are set by a landlord, so it can be a mother and stuff that buys the food. These are like someone that buys food, buys and sells food, or buys and sells things, or auctions. They auction stuff off. So you might be auctioning a lot of stuff off, and this is you making a strict work ethic to say what comes and what goes. No, these have got to go. All of this is kind of like order. Someone's ordered or ordering something, but you can ordering foods as well. We're going with this, Gemini. Ordering. Someone's going to order something. Fast food, like fast food restaurant. You might be taking someone to a fast food restaurant, or you might want to own one, or you do own one. But this is owning your own business, asking people to also mind their own business. This is you, a strict work ethic, but this is also telling people too. Here. So this could be a plan that you've got to own your own shop, or a business that you really want to do, but there's a structure that you've got to abide by. So it might mean that you're going into terms and conditions of how you can do it by paying taxes and stuff like that, because there's like a paying back of the maker. the maker, because this is the maker, because it was the son of God, which was the devil, right? It's the first ever born archangel. So it's a newborn idea, newborn, something's newborn, born, or it's bound, something's bound. Oh, I hope you're not bound to somebody, like, weirdly. No, well, it could be sex and stuff like that, but I mean, like, bound as in, like, spiritually bound. But I'm not really, because these are the people that are binding stuff together, like they're working something out as well. So I don't really know, Gemini. But I'm not picking up a lot of that. Sorry, my dog's going ballistic again. So you've got the 6 of coins. So this is working something out. This is trying to organise how much you're going to take from someone and how much they're going to give you. So these are still terms and conditions of trying to be fair. But this is also taking someone in from not the street, but wherever they're moving to, you would be accepting of taking them in. So terms and conditions that are set by how much is due and how much is overdue. It's like, I paid my dues time after time. So it's kind of like, I've paid my dues. I've paid my everything that goes with it. I thank you all. I made bad mistakes. Someone makes mistakes or don't want to make a mistake, and they are very, like, organised, and they're a lot like me, entrepreneurial, and someone that likes to do things perfect with their art. Okay, when you're in that creative mode, I specifically don't like to make mistakes, and I like to do the best that I can, and I have a work ethic that continues to try to do better and better and better, and then I'll come up with another idea and try to do that better and better. It's just a work ethic. It's, for me, it's really good. Generally for other people, I think that's really good too. But that energy is here of a work ethic that's kind of... But there is also someone that is going to accept someone into your life. This with you being a mother, but you might be looking into accepting, facing facts about things. Now, if it's over with you, Gemini, and you're saying, no, it's over, this is you trying to come to terms that... I'm picking up that it's still going on, Gemini, a lot of it. Whereas not terms and conditions that it's over, I'm picking up there's terms and conditions that are still being set. The fact that it's still ongoing. There's something still ongoing, which is why I'm picking it up. This is a lot to still do with family and work, that it's still ongoing. Okay, so then you've got the Knight of Blades. So this is focus. You're trying to focus on your art and craft. This is someone that tries to get your attention also away from focusing on it. But there's strict work ethic of focus. So you see, this is a message. So you've got the Knight of Blades. So it's pointing, someone might point things out that need cutting out of your life, but this is you trying to perfect something. So it's ideas and stuff that you've got, but there is someone that also likes to chat a lot here, talk a lot here when you're working. So there might be someone that is a distracting energy, because this person's distracted and saying, just be careful what you're doing. Because you're cutting my hair, you're giving me a buzz cut or a buzz kill. So for some of you, there could be a buzz cut or buzz kill, but around your energy, but at work, maybe not. It could just be life in general, but there is someone that is trying to focus on their work, and when they try to focus on it, there's a strictness to you focusing your energy about what you want to manifest. What you want is what you're going to get, Gemini. So there's a focus on that, you know. So you're focusing. Some of you could be buying a car of a Ford Focus or a Focus or something. But I keep picking up focus as in eyes. Could be like an oracle, but like focus, trying to focus on something. Because I'm picking up this person's eyes here. They're rolling. It's kind of like rolling dice. Dabbling or dealing or something, but rolling your eyes, rolling the dice as in a gamble. Someone might be trying to take a gamble. A gamble? So someone could have a gambling addiction, but I don't know why, but I'm picking up rolling of dice, rolling of eyes. Rolling. Things are rolling now. Rolling. But this can be someone that tries to get your attention when you're at work, and that your focus is like pulled in different directions, where you're like, okay, well, it's in this direction, then it's in that direction. I'm trying to focus on my work, I'm trying to focus on my career, I've got my love life going, I'm a Gemini, right? And I'm focusing my energy on loads of different things, and that it causes some kind of... I'm not picking it up like a major dynamic, I'm just picking it up on like a strict focus energy. Focusing. to manifest. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to go over the rest of the cards here over on the other side, and we're going to clarify them with this deck. You can also find them over on Vimeo or Patron. Patron give you 4 or 5 different sets of readings. It's just more cost effective for people. If you don't want to join us over on Patron, you can also find this now on Vimeo, which is in the monthly folder. Then we're going to also stick around for your 2-week reading, the first one, but then also the soulmate, a deeper look into your soulmate's life, because then that gives me more focus on what they've got going on in their life, and you can just relate this to that and then the other readings that are coming out. Just helps you get the information that you need. Okay, if you would like a personal reading, you can find the link below as well. Please help me join the other channel, really would appreciate that. But I am going to do some other things with music and videos. I'm going to do some trailers and stuff, just some weird stuff. If I can, as soon as I've taught myself this equipment that I bought, as soon as I can get what's in my head down, as soon as I can do that, I'm going to turn things around for what I love, which is my creation, passion that I love, which is music. So I'm going to put some stuff down. So if you like that beginning intro or intros that I do, then please stick around or go to the other channel too. Let's see, the recommended readers and everything that you need to look at probably is also below. I hope you really do support me. If not, thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I hope you have a great Christmas and stick around, and I will be back during your weeklies, bi-weeklies, and also the soulmate readings. Okay? All right, guys, thanks very much, Gemini. Let's see what's going to happen on the second layer, and then clarify everything to see what's really happening, and also with these cards. There's some good cards coming up, Gemini, trust me. Okay? All right, guys, I will see you soon. Peace.